Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the seeds of transformation. Today is Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Wednesday, December 6th, and the moon is in Virgo, shifting into Libra at 11:36 a.m., a little bit later today. And this is our first little bit of snow. Now it's not really sticking to the ground per se, but it is sticking to all the trees, and it is so very, very lovely. I love it when it's like this. Now, I don't think it's going to stay cold, so this probably will be gone by tomorrow. So let's enjoy it while we have it, yes? So speaking of enjoying things, last couple of days, I think were pretty productive. At least for me, and hopefully they were for you, with the moon in Virgo. Now the moon's in Libra, and we're a little more concerned with the relationships and fairness and issues of peace, perhaps. There are places where there is no peace. I really, honestly don't want to talk about this too much, but I have been briefly seeing what's going on in Gaza, and I can't abide by it. I just can't. I don't understand how we can be letting this stuff happen. But we're just going to leave that aside and talk about the other astrology going on. We have Neptune stationed direct today, and it's been retrograde since I think June 30th. And so as it starts to move forward, usually when Neptune changes direction, it's a little subtle, but it can come in as weather. And here we go. This is the weather. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this snow is pretty wet. My head is getting pretty wet. I'll probably go inside and have a wet head, as it were, once it dries a little, once it warms up a bit. And so with Neptune going direct, there are some illusions that we've had, or ideas or idealism that we've had, that we start to see a little bit more perhaps reality. And we start to see where perhaps some of us went a little askew when it came to our imaginings. I was looking at something coming up in my feed today, and it was something from a Pod Saves America, which I watch on occasion. They're pretty cool. I think they were the speechwriters for Obama, and the name of it was "The Fear of Trump Winning is Growing." And I thought to myself, yeah, the fear is growing because the media, not necessarily Pod Save America, but the media keeps telling us that he could win. He's not going to win, but I understand why it would be terrifying to think that he would, and that he's going to change everything, and he's going to make us this he's going to like be another Hitler, I guess. But I don't know. He's never done anything that he said he's going to do. He says he's going to do it, and then he fails. So even if he did get in, he probably would fail. And I don't think the people around him are that smart either. I'm not really sure what that's all about. It's kind of icky, and I see people like DeSantis, and I'm like, this is so icky. Why would anybody want to do this? But, who knows? I don't know. I can't get into people's heads. Something else that's happening today, we have a sesquiquadrate between Mercury and Uranus. And so this is, sesquiquadrates require, it's an irritating aspect. It's like we get to a point, and in this case, the price of admission is to be able to sort of see what really is. And part of that, it'll get clearer as Mercury, not Mercury, Neptune continues to move forward. So I honestly think we'll see what we need to see. I think we're going to be, I don't think he's going to win. As to who, do I think Biden's going to win? Probably. But there are things that we don't know about, and fate has a way. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. As long as you do what you need to do, when the time comes, you vote, you get people to vote, or you explain to people what's at stake, that's okay. But you can't tell them what to do, because that doesn't work. It just doesn't work. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go. As much as this is so beautiful. I mean, look at that tree. Is that glorious? It's getting a little too cold and a little too wet for me. So, and Charlie did not. He didn't. I opened the door and said, "You want to come out?" And he just looked at me and walked away. He's like, "What are you, nuts, lady?" Now, if the dogs were still here, it'd be a whole different story. They'd be chomping at the bit to get out here. Anyway, have yourself a great day. And I think it's going to be, it can also be a very successful day today. So make the most of it. And reach out and be a compassionate ear for someone who may need to be heard. Take care, everyone. Namaste.